Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another Let's Trek Together video. Today, we are going over Mount Washington, and we are doing the Prezzies. So, let's go. Good morning, everybody. So we got great sleep last night. The stealth spot was amazing. We didn't know if it was going to be windy or not since we were right on the ledges of Webster Cliffs, but it wasn't that windy at all. But I'm looking outside at the tent right now, and actually no, blue skies are starting to slowly come out, but it looked pretty dark this morning, and we got a few raindrops on our tent, which isn't good because you're not supposed to go over Mount Washington if there's any storm whatsoever. I wish we had phone reception, but for the past 16 miles, we've had no service, so we haven't been able to check the weather at all. So when we get to our first hut today, which is in about 4 miles, we will see what the forecast is. I hope it's good, and I hope we can go over Washington today. But let's go. So if you watched last episode, you know Molly and I ended with stealth camping right on top of Webster Cliffs. So now let me show you another view of Webster Cliff, but just from a little higher up. So as you can see across from us is a dark storm cloud over, I don't know, whatever this is right here. It's not making me very hopeful that when we keep going higher, we're gonna get any views, but look at that. It's nice and sunny right down there. That's annoying, but beautiful at the same time. Okay, we keep going up, up, and up. We're at that rock cliff, and then back there and down. We keep getting higher up and higher up. We keep getting closer. Sorry for the wind. And Mount Webster is up there. I don't think we're gonna get a view.
One of the things I love about hiking in the Whites like this is there are so many unobstructed views that you can see where you came from, and like even just half a mile or a mile looks so far. It's awesome to actually be able to see your progress instead of being in like a green tunnel and being like, oh, I guess I did another mile. So I love that you could see from that view where we camped last night at the cliffs, and we've been walking for maybe 10 minutes. It's just so cool.
So for the last like quarter mile of Mount Webster, I have collapsed my poles. There's just too much rock climbing to not. It feels weird. I don't know what to do with my hands. All right, so Mount Webster and Webster Cliffs were stunning. What an insane start to the Mount Washington climb. We are now going over Mount Jackson, and then we're gonna go over Mount Pierce. And I hear they're pretty rocky, but they look beautiful, so I'm excited. So let's go. Okay, climbing up Mount Jackson right now. This is probably the most technical and steepest climb we've ever done. It's not dangerous, but it's definitely a lot of rock walls. You're just kind of finding footholds. Yeah, it's tough, but we have no views. Woo! All right, here's the views from Mount Jackson. They're looking really nice. Nice. Well, Mount Jackson was a bust. That's okay, I didn't assume to see a view. I'm assuming the same thing for Pierce, so let's go. Okay, so the clouds cleared and we got a view on the top of Mount Pierce. All right, if you see that black tape right there, it says AT. Apparently Mount Eisenhower is the old AT and now they reroute you going this way, but screw it, we're going over Mount Eisenhower. It only adds like a quarter of a mile. Oh my gosh, the clouds finally parted! Woo! Hey, screw you, Washington, I can't even see you. Listen, the wind's ridiculous. But we're debating whether we want to go for Monroe or not. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Okay, Molly said she doesn't want to go over Monroe, but I want to because the weather's good right now. Doesn't add any mileage, just adds a lot of elevation. Holy crap. Wow!
Okay, so Dan decided to do a blue blaze to go up and over Monroe. I chose to stay on the AT because I just don't want to do a ton more elevation since I know what's coming up ahead. But this is the most beautiful path. I bet it's gorgeous up there on top of the peak as well. But oh my gosh, this is so pretty.
Okay, we are starting our Mount Washinton summit. We're about a mile and a half to the top. We took lunch at Lake of Clouds Hut. We both got soup. I'll put a picture right now. It was lentil curry, it was really good. Now we're starting our ascent. Let's get it. Okay, so we just spoke to a couple that is on their first backpacking trip over the Presidential Traverse. That is insane. Congrats to you guys. I hope you love backpacking now. But they told us that the Madison Hut, which is about 4 miles from here, closes for the season today, and it closes at 8 p.m. We were planning on getting there by 6, but we still have 4 miles to do, like I just said, and this is probably the most rugged part of Presidential Traverse. It's just so rocky. So let's go, let's book it. Okay everybody, so we got down to the Madison Spring Hut, and then we didn't feel like going over Mount Madison just because the wind's insane. I think it's 70 miles an hour today, 80 miles an hour. It feels like it. It was intense and crazy. So we decided to take a Blue Blaze down to the Valley Way tent sites, and it was a very, very steep half-mile down. Our knees are destroyed. We did almost 40 miles in 2 days over the Whites. Our knees are in a lot of pain. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually take the Valley Way trail all the way down to the trailhead, and either try to hitch 6 miles into Gorham tomorrow or just walk it into Gorham. But I don't know if we can go over Madison and then all the way down that. It looks just insane, and it just looks very not good for our knees. So I think we're gonna call it for the night. I guess you'll see what happens in just a few seconds. So see you in the morning, guys.
Good morning, everybody. We have spent the entire morning just oohing and aahing over yesterday and the photos we took, and I'm so excited to share this vlog with you. It's gonna be so amazing. This has to be, hands down, the best hike, I think, of our entire lives. It was gorgeous. We had the best weather ever. And I can't stop thinking about it, and all I want to do is go hike it again.
My body's in so much pain.
So we'll definitely be back to do it again, because that was just... words cannot describe how amazing it was. Let's go to town and get McDonald's.
Okay everybody, sorry for not vlogging any of this, but we got into Gorham. We went 3 miles down the Valley Way Trail, and then immediately got a hitch from a really awesome guy. What was his name? And he is from Turkey. He has been over here for 4 years from Rhode Island, and is his first time up in the Whites backpacking, so I hope you have the most amazing time. We are now at the Top Notch Inn, just waiting for our room to be ready, and we are feasting on McDonald's. So I think we're gonna end the vlog there. We are gonna take a 0 tomorrow, and then we are gonna do the Wildcats and finish the Whites, and then make our way to Maine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, make sure you like and subscribe. And as always, guys, let's trek together.